Hey guys, GNT here, and after watching today's episode of Shield Hero, which is the finale for this, well, I don't know if there's going to be a season 2 or not, but I was going to say season, so let's just, for now, it's series, until they say there's another season, then we'll just say season, but with the way they ended this, to be honest, it felt a little empty. Like, I get they had to make up their anime style ending for this to close up this series and whatnot, but goodness, I'm gonna have to treat this like I treat Dragon Ball Super. And what I mean by that is, I read the Super manga and I watch the show, and although they hit the same points, usually, they get there in different ways. Like, take the Zamasu arc, for instance. Like, that's my favorite arc of Super, so. In the manga, he splits into multiple bodies. But in the anime, he just becomes the sky around the planet. It's really weird, it's stupid, but. It's that type of thing. It's like, we still end up with him everywhere, but here he's multiple bodies and here he's the sky. Makes no sense either way, but the manga version of that I did like slightly better. So with this, while watching this, I'm like, oh no, because here's my thing. Whenever I'm watching an anime and I've read the manga, when they start adding in bits where I feel personally, this is personal opinion, all of it is personal opinion, but personally I feel like if you're gonna add stuff later, don't do that. While doing the rest of your show, you can just add in stuff that you're cutting, because they cut a lot of stuff. That's my biggest issue with this, is that a lot of stuff gets cut, a lot of details and stuff that I personally think they should have gotten into, they just skip. And then we'll get to other stuff where it's quick, because this battle is extremely fast. None of this extra padding that they put in there, like showing how much Glass apparently cares about her world. Like, none of that should be there. Like, I'm not a light novel reader, but apparently they've been shafted too, so as far as the manga goes, none of that should have been there. But it's whatever. As far as the anime goes, it was fine until you see how the fight ends. Because here's the thing, that's why I was saying this fight's extremely fast, because there's no real winner to this battle. Time just kind of runs out. It's like when you're playing son of a gun. I had a game in my head and now it's gone, so screw it. I was gonna mention the game to where when the time runs out, you just don't win. It's not like you lose. You just, both sides are just like, oh, it's a draw. Wait a second. I was clearly winning that battle. Time's up, sir. It's a draw. Okay. That's kind of how this battle goes. It's like, time's up. Time to go. There's no decisive end to the battle, and the way this battle ends in both anime and manga upsets me, because I like winners. Even if Naofumi lost the battle, I'd be fine with that. But I need a decision. It bothers me when stuff doesn't have a clear outcome. It's like, oh, well, we'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so that's how the battle ended. Just as disappointing as it was when I read it. Slightly more disappointing. But, it's whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Also, the whole barrel thing, that's another thing that was slightly different, but it's mostly because Leisha, as they were saying her name, I believe, it's how you're supposed to say it, She was wearing that weird. It was basically a squirrel version of the penguin costume, and that's what she had on in the manga most of the time when you saw her. And they just cut that out of here. I was I was like, oh, okay. They also they completely cut down on her joining the team, that arc thing, to do this ending to where now Fumi's, you know, having his nice Raftalia ending. They just said, we're gonna skip all this stuff and just throw in this ending here because the last episode, and apparently we did not plan this out well enough to put in all the stuff that we needed to build up to this. I'm sorry. Personal opinions. Personal feelings here. Don't get upset. You have your own. Put them in the comments. Yeah, so. It's just, that's the way that this started to feel like, I don't know, halfway through the anime it started to feel like that. Like, they just decided certain stuff we're just gonna throw away. We're not gonna do it the way it should be done. And even if you throw something away, just throw away the whole thing. We don't need you to throw away part of it and then give us the rest. Like, there was no reason to bring up the whole Alicia thing at the end if you're not gonna explore it. You know what I mean? There was no reason to say anything about her. This episode would have been exactly the same if you cut out the part of her quote unquote joining the party. Would have been the exact same ending. That little part there wasn't even necessary because they didn't explore anything else and go into detail. None of that. It's just, oh, she's joining up. Woohoo. Let's move on. Haha. Happy ending. Son of a gun. I'm sorry. It just really bugs me. And I get that some people aren't going to have a problem. And that's mostly going to be the anime only watchers. They're not going to have an issue at all. And I really envy you for that. Because it just bugs me. And now I know there are going to be some people that only watch the anime and think, oh, this was a mess. This was trash. And then you're going to have to say, well, either go read the novel or read the manga. It'll fix your opinion. Because you'll actually get all your details there. But it's just whatever. Oh, this has been quite the ride. And we finally reached the end. So, tell me what you thought about this. Did Shield Hero live up to your expectations? Or did it slightly let you down like it did me? Or were you just completely horrified at this anime? This is what I wanted at all. I didn't like any of that. Were you that guy? Just after everybody else was saying, oh, you know, it wasn't that bad. And some people were like, oh, you could have did a little bit more. You know, because that's where I fall. They could have did a little bit more. They could have put in more detail on stuff and, you know, not padded out stuff that didn't need to be padded. But, you know, it's okay. Then you have the group of people that are like, this was excellent. I loved it. Must buy. Shut up, phone. I must buy this. Please sell it to me as soon as possible. And you just got the one guy in the back. That group. I didn't like any of that. Yeah, so tell me where exactly you land on this anime. Overall, I'd say it was a 3.5 out of 5. And that's only based on me knowing other information that was not presented. If I was just watching this anime out straight, it'd probably be a flat 3. Like, with the extra context, I understand some more stuff. But if I didn't have that, I'd feel a little less satisfied with the anime. So, it'd be a flat 3. But for me, personally, it's a 3.5. Not too much of a problem, but you know how it is. I've already said it multiple times, knowing the other information makes it harder to enjoy this anime. And that's a personal problem. I understand that. It's like Kingdom Hearts. If you play Kingdom Hearts 3 with no context, that game is ass. Like, I know all the Kingdom Hearts lore, and I still don't think the game's all that great. But if you didn't know anything, game would be absolute trash. You'd be like, why did I buy this? Because the story isn't gripping. The Disney worlds are subpar. And the gameplay is I'm sorry. The only thing that came to mind when I thought of gameplay was sound effects. But the gameplay pales in comparison to Kingdom Hearts 2. So, because here's the thing, if you jump into Kingdom Hearts 2, although you'll still have confusion, you can still enjoy playing that game. It's what it is. 3? Ugh! I'm sorry, I'm going off on things that don't even matter to this video. I'm gonna end it here. Let me know what you guys thought. Like I said, I thought it was a 3.5, and that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you next time. Peace out, and have a great day.